Hello, good morning all of you. I hope that you have gone through the topics that we discussed in the last class. Am I correct? Okay. Then today we are going to study the important dynasties who ruled Delhi. In the last class we studied what was the topography that helped Delhi to become the center or seat of power, and the famous rulers, especially famous kings who ruled Delhi. Clear? And I think we just stopped by discussing Qutbuddin Aibak. And today we can continue from his own reign. So listen, Qutbuddin Aibak established his dynasty in which year? Which year? Okay, very good. 1206. Clear? Qutbuddin Aibak established his dynasty, or he became the ruler of Delhi in which year? 1206. Then after the decline of his dynasty, what's the name of that dynasty? Yes, very good. What's the name? Slave dynasty, or we can say Mamluk dynasty. Slave dynasty or Mamluk dynasty. So after the decline of that dynasty, 4 other dynasties came into power in Delhi. So remember this number. After Mamluk dynasty, 4 great dynasties who ruled Delhi. Okay, so their rule, that means Mamluk dynasty started in 1206, and after that 4 great rulers, they established their own dynasties, and it lasted until which year? 1526. Clear? So remember the period between 1206 to 1526. This period is an important period in the history of India. So we can say a particular name for this period. This period is known as Sultanate period. What's the name of that period? Yes, Sultanate period. So remember, Sultanate period existed 1206 to 1526. So you remember that there were 5 important rulers, 5 important dynasties that existed from 1206 to 1526. So that period is known as Sultanate period. And the famous rulers who ruled during this period is called Sultans. Sultans. Clear? Okay. Now I am going to show you a flow chart. So look at the board. All of you listen that flow chart? Okay. By looking at that flow chart, you can easily identify who were the famous rulers of each dynasty. Okay, so first of all, we are going to study our Mamluk dynasty. In the last class, we just started about Mamluk dynasty. Okay, now we can go more details about that dynasty. Have you observed the flow chart? Yes. Then please say which were the famous dynasties. Yeah, first one, very good, Mamluk dynasty. Okay. Mamluk dynasty. Then next one, what? Okay, Khalji dynasty. Khalji dynasty. Then next one, yes, Tughlaq dynasty. Tughlaq dynasty. Next one, Sayyid dynasty. Sayyid dynasty. Then the last one, loudly say, yes, Lodi dynasty. Okay, so these are the important dynasties who ruled Delhi from which period? Sultanate period. That which year to which year? 1206 to 1526. Clear? So, once again you please say Mamluk dynasty, Khalji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty and Lodi dynasty. Okay, so first we can study about Mamluk dynasty. Okay, I am going to rub all other dynasties name. Now we are going to study about Mamluk dynasty. Okay. So please say who were the famous rulers during this reign. First one, okay, very good, Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak. Then after the death of Qutbuddin Aibak or after his rule, who came into power? Very good, Iltutmish. Iltutmish. The next one, yes, Balban. Balban. Clear? So, Mamluk dynasty or slave dynasty is established by Qutbuddin Aibak. Then after his rule, who came into power? Yes, Iltutmish came into power. Then next, Balban. Clear? And now we are going to study about Iltutmish because Qutbuddin established the dynasty and some points was studied in the last class. Now we can study Iltutmish. Okay, so during the reign of Iltutmish, he conquered some other places and he expanded his country, or he expanded the reign of Sultanate from Delhi to some other parts of India. Clear? So Iltutmish conquered some other places and he expanded his power from Delhi to some other places. So all of you take your textbook, page number 10. Then you can see one map there. Look at the board. That's the map. Okay. Then please say which are the important places conquered by Iltutmish. What's the place? Okay. First one, Multan. Multan. Clear? Next one, Lahore. Okay, one more place. Yes, very good. Bengal. So, Iltutmish was a powerful ruler, so he conquered some other places and expanded or extended his reign or his country from Delhi to some other places. Which were that places? First one, Multan. Next one, Lahore. Next one, Bengal. Okay. Then he introduced some other administrative policies also in his own country. The important among them is he established a monetary system. Okay. That means a uniformity in the coinage system. That means in his own country or his own region, all places people use the same coin or same currency. That system is known as monetary system. That means he introduced a particular coinage system in his own country. And he implemented two important coins also, or he introduced two important coins also. Okay, can you name that coins? They are, yes, Tanga and Jidal. Tanga and Jidal. Clear? Once again, listen here. After the death of Qutbuddin Aibak, Iltutmish came into power. He was a more powerful ruler, so he conquered his neighboring places. Important among them, Lahore, Multan and Bengal. Clear? So, he had done some other important activities in his own country. The important among them is he introduced a particular monetary system. That means a uniformity in the coinage system or currency system he implemented or he introduced in his own country. Then he implemented two important coins in his own country. What was the name? What are they? Or which are they? Tanga and Jidal. Clear? So remember the name of these two coins. Tanga and Jidal were the two coins implemented by which ruler? Okay, Iltutmish. Clear? Then after the death of Iltutmish, who came into power? Yes, Balban came into power. He was also a famous ruler. Okay, then more about Balban you will study in your higher classes. Now you just remember that name only. Have you got the point? Yes. Listen here. Now another important point. So Mamluk dynasty was established by Qutbuddin Aibak. Then after his death or after his reign, who came into power? Iltutmish. Then next Balban. There is only one lady ruler also in this Sultanate period. Only one lady ruler who ruled Delhi. Clear? Sultanate period, all other people are gents, but there is only one lady who ruled Delhi. That person's name, I think you have studied from your 5th standard or your lower classes. Any class have you heard? What's the name? Okay, Razia, or we can say Sultana Razia. Sultana Razia. She was the daughter of Iltutmish. She was a famous ruler, but she got some protest from other nobles, so she lost her power. Okay, you remember that point. So these are the important points about which dynasty? Mamluk dynasty. Clear? Okay, now Mamluk dynasty is over. Now we are going to study next dynasty. Can you name the second dynasty? Yes, what's that? Khalji dynasty. Okay, I am going to rub the board. Okay, now we are going to study about Khalji dynasty. Then who were the famous rulers who ruled during this period? Who was the famous ruler? Was that? Yes, Alauddin Khalji. He was a famous ruler. During his period, he expanded his country or his region into the west and south part of our country. Alauddin Khalji's period, the power of Delhi or the what we can say his region, that means the rule under his control, he expanded the west and south part of our country. Then we know that Gujarat was the first place that became under his control. He conquered Gujarat. Do you know what's the reason? No idea. Then look at the map. Then you will get some idea. Now please say, have you got any point? What's that? Okay. Gujarat is so closely or it lies near sea. Gujarat is a place or it's a state. It lies near sea. That means okay, it has long coastal area. Clear? That means Gujarat lies near the sea, so that state or that particular place has long coastal area. Then what's the use of coastal area? What? Okay, fishing is so easy. Yes, clear. One important point. Very good point. So if there is enough coastal area, we can collect a lot of fish. Okay. So fishing, it helps for fishing. Next one. Second one. What? Okay, trade. Yeah. So coastal area helps for fishing and for trade activities. Okay. So Khalji dynasty, Alauddin Khalji was the most important king. He expanded his reign to the west and south part of our country, and for that work, first of all, he conquered Gujarat. Clear? What's the reason for that? Because Gujarat lying near ocean, or we can say sea, so a lot of coastal area is available here. So Alauddin Khalji was so cunning. So he understood that Gujarat is a particular place for the expansion of his country or expansion of his region. Clear? So with the help of Gujarat, you know that fishing is possible, trade is possible, and you know that it is near ocean, sea or water area. So we can say number of ships can come and anchor here. Do you know what is the place where a ship anchor? What is that? Okay, port. what facilities available here? So, with the help of that facilities, Alauddin Khilji imported fine horses. Fine horses. Can you guys say what's the use of horses for the Alauddin Khilji? What purpose? Yeah, war purpose. War purpose. That means fine horses he imported from Iraq. It helped to increase the power of his military because now he can easily import a number of fine horses from Iraq. So it increased the power, the army power, the military power of Alauddin Khilji. So he can easily conquer his neighboring places. You can see the area of Alauddin Khilji or the important places conquered by Alauddin Khilji. Page number 11. You can see that map I am going to show you. Look at the board. Okay. So, today you studied about two important dynasties. First dynasty, Mamluk dynasty. Who was the famous ruler or who established the dynasty? Okay, Qutbuddin Aibak. Then Iltutmish. Then Balban. Then who was the only lady ruler who ruled Delhi Sultanate? Yes, Razia, Sultana Razia. Okay. Then after that we studied another dynasty. That means Mamluk dynasty is followed by another dynasty. The name of that dynasty is Khalji dynasty. Who was the famous ruler? Alauddin Khalji. Clear? Then he expanded his place or his country into the west and south part of our country. How? That also you study. First of all, he conquered Gujarat. You know, you can easily understand now what are the important geographical features of Gujarat. Because Gujarat is lying near coastal area or we can say it lies near sea. Okay, the next one, because of that it has a long coastal area, so because of that a number of ports are situated here. So by using that ports or by using all these facilities, Alauddin Khilji imported fine horses from Iraq and he increased the power of his army. So with the help of that army, military power, he conquered the important neighboring places. Clear? Okay, now we can wind up here. Before that, I am going to give you some follow-up activity. Okay. All of you ready? Okay, first question. Complete the table. Complete the table. Look at the table here. We didn't complete all other dynasties, but you can complete that box by looking at textbook. Okay. Then second question, how did the domination over Gujarat, how did the domination over Gujarat strengthen the military power of Alauddin Khilji? The military power of Alauddin Khilji or Khilji. Okay. Then one more question is for you. In the first class, I forgot to give that question for you. So please note that. Draw the outline map of India. Draw the outline map of India. And mark the following. First one, Aravalli range. First one, Aravalli range. Next one, River Yamuna. Next one, Indo-Gangetic Plain. This question is very important one. Actually, I forgot that time to give you. Okay. So study very well. Now I am going to stop here. Okay. Thank you. Bye.